Hello. We are back, finally. Apologies for missing the stream on Thursday. I was just way too obliterated by air travel for that to be a tenable thing. We were not going to make it. It was going to turn into a problem. However, we're back. And we are in some planet, I don't remember where. I pushed buttons to try and get things to advance to the point where it's like fun to watch. And here we are. We are recovering something. Hooray, recovering. Okay. What can we do? Everybody's fine. Deploy. I think this is good. That seems like... Hopefully I will not load into this mission and immediately regret my decisions. That's the hope. Okie dokie, come on. This is slower than I remember, I feel like. Maybe it's just that I have been away from it for long enough that I forgot. Okay, well, and immediately into enemy contact. Wow, no kidding. We are right on top of a ridge. What is that thing? That looks like a crab. Enemy crabs. No. Okay, lots of stuff is taking place. There was a bunch of noise, and there's battle armor. Ooh boy, battle armor. Everyone's favorite. So 5 tons. That's the swarmy kind of battle armor. We can see the phantom somehow. I'm unclear as to how it is that we are able to see the phantom. Oh well. Good for us. We're just going to push all the way back down to here. All right, good. We will force the adversary to move, thereby relinquishing their 8 pips of... wow, that's a lot of battle armor. 8 pips of evasion advantage. Or parity, I guess. We also have it. But I want them to get rid of it before we do.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Suboptimal, but did not change evasion for either of those guys. And the only 2 remaining people on the adversary team, I'm going to guess, are the battle armor squads. So, let's get started.
Aye, aye.
Where do you go? You can go on to... no. The Kentaro.
Hauling ass.
The Kentaro would love some surprise additional firepower.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, one of the Achilles is going to go on the Fire Moth.
Sprinting.
Seems fine. Okay, the adversary has used all of their turns.
Receiving you.
The Gnomes will go on the Daddler.
Roger that.
Something else that needs surprise additional firepower. Oh. Alright, so there is likely a 3rd battle armor squad out there somewhere on the adversary team. Otherwise, why did it take that little pause there? You can jump on the Wraith.
Okay.
Now, we can actually sensor lock someone for kicks, but it's going to go away immediately. Jesus, hello, welcome. It has been a hot minute since we have seen you around. Hopefully you are doing well. Let's find out what this 45... That's a crab. We're pretty sure that's a crab. I wish there was a way for me to mark this. Like, just right-click on it and be like, crab, question mark? Yeah, that happens. Life has a tendency to make people busy. Okay, so we got someone, like, right up in our grill. Let's find out.
I've got a sensor lock.
Okay, it's an ice ferret. We can potentially try to shoot the ice ferret.
What's up, boss?
Oh, well, we'll get to see whatever that is. 4 evasion. Is 4 evasion enough evasion? We will likely get to act before they do. So, yeah.
Copy that.
Yeah, let's do this. We're in a position of advantage. Let's apply advantage. An Oro Gauss rifle? No, LBX 20. Ooh. An LRM carrier? Oh. Grody. A hybrid ATM LRM carrier. Ugh. Anything new and exciting? We have a squad of golems now. Let's try to shoot this ice ferret, though. Give me just a moment here.
Affirmative.
Okay, let's begin trying to take care of stuff. We maybe ought focus onto the carriers before we get too far, because they're pretty nasty.
Yes, Commander.
Not you.
Orders?
The Lynx is okay for the moment. Will the Lynx have reasonable... Okay. I actually want to be able to... Yes, there we go. I want to be able to get into the side arc of this LRM carrier, I think. 95. Oh, it literally does not matter. All right, well, being in the side arc makes it easier to hit, so we'll go with that. New and exciting. I'm assuming you mean in the world of mechs, as opposed to the world of, like, the real world.
Standing by.
We got the Griffin up and running. I don't know when the last time you were here was. So the Griffin is a pretty solid C3 master platform for us. The world of everything. I am back from travel and very grateful to be home. I wish that air travel was better. I think maybe it used to be better, but
Firing all weapons.
some people argue with me that that was never the case.
That's a kill.
Really? I am surprised to find that to be the case. I have been on, so many aircraft.
Yes, Commander.
Like so many aircraft. We can jump over here. We get 9. Oh, it's obstructed. We get 8 evasion. Shoot this hybrid carrier in the side. And then next round, run up and kick it. And we can also abuse the battle armor we're carrying to jump off. And we got to fix that heavy medium laser. It just does not hit often enough for me to really believe that it's useful. Can we get side arc? Did we hit side even? We did. All right, well, let's try to shoot this thing to death before it becomes problematic. Yes, you. Okay.
Target's taken a critical hit.
That is I don't know that I've ever seen one of those things get structure tapped and not die. Huh.
Receiving you.
Well, there you go. Let's
Receiving you.
see if we can't remind it that it was supposed to have perished.
Aye, aye.
Because I would like for you to go away now.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Ah, there we go.
Target eliminated.
Yep.
Okay, Royal Kintaro. What if we just shoot this thing? That seems like a pretty good 120 armor. We can maybe burn through
Heading out.
most of that. What else do we have down here? A Nova carrying a squad of elementals. Ooh. A Phantom. Another Phantom. These ones have SRMs. They're not the tag version. Another Nova. No elementals. And we've got a couple of battle armor squads lurking over here on light mechs. Alright, let's try to kill the Oro. Do we want Infernos? I think we want a few Infernos. Oh, well, it didn't matter.
That one's gone.
Yeah, in a desert biome like this, lighting stuff on fire has a tendency to do unkind things to their heat management, which I really enjoy.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so we could scooch over here and find out what these things are, with the slight possibility that we're not going to get counter-swarmed, now that I think about it. Let's go find out what we're dealing with. Okay, Mist Lynx with elementals. And an Arctic Cheetah with elementals. Neither of these things are great for us. Or none of these things are great for us. That Nova is easy to shoot, though. So the Arctic Cheetah is pretty quick. If we're going to kill that thing, we're going to have to work for it. All right, let's take some shots at the Nova while we're down here.
Engaging target.
Because it's easier to shoot than anything else is. Okay, so they've got 3 squads of battle armor
Confirmed.
to our 4 squads. Did we see it was elementals all the way across? Yeah, so it's elementals across the board. So they have swarmy little terrible to deal with things. Which is not ideal for us. How are we going to do this? I wish there was a way for me to, like, delay this unit by 1. Not, like, push it into 8 and let all these people go. Because there's quite a few 9s floating around.
Commander?
I would really prefer being able to do something else. What are you? You're a Nova. Novas aren't as fast. Oh, hey, let's just, like, roll up over here. Stay in the woods, shoot this guy in the back. That'll go over well. Okay, that noise is a little intense. I know that there's battle armor. I just saw it.
That hit
Ooh.
something good.
I think engine crits produce heat as well. Okay. So what is that? That's a missed lynx. Not the... Oh, it is the missed lynx with the elementals on it. Only 4 evasion, huh? Who has it?
No.
Do you have sensor lock? You do have sensor lock. Do we drop the elemental or the Achilles off for a turn to sensor lock this missed lynx and then hop back on? I think we do. Because what else is the battle armor going to do this round? Swarm a dude who's on fire? That seems bad for their health. I mean, I guess technically we could leap down here to victory. But that risks being swarmed by these guys. So, yeah, let's drop off, hit the sensor lock button, grab the missed lynx,
Sensors locked on.
and that ends our turn. What? Well, that's not great. That was not supposed to end our turn. We were supposed to be able to climb back on. That's a problem. Okay, well, we learned something. We're learning.
I'll wait here for now.
Okay, they don't appear to be particularly interested.
Receiving you.
7 evasion. 69. Nice.
On my way, double time.
All right, let's shoot the missed lynx twice. I wish we had slightly better 2 hits, but we'll be okay. Because of that.
Take that.
I'm pretty sure if that missed lynx dies before his elementals disembark, that the elementals just get squished. I think that's the way that works. I'm not 100% certain.
Good to go.
Don't quote me. But I am pretty sure. Dang it. I want to be able to get close enough for all of the guns. I think we may be relegated. All right, let's find someone else first.
Yes, Commander.
Send in the links. We can't get much closer, it turns out. But does have better 2-hit numbers.
On my way. Double time.
Which is to say any 2-hit numbers at all, because the Kit Fox really wasn't getting the job done. Okay, so I think we killed one of the elementals rather than harming the mist lynx. We can't see the elementals to know. I guess, yeah. Oh, man. You can see here that there's missing structure on the bottom of those 2 bars, which I think is the elementals.
What's up, boss?
All right, since we know
On my way. Double time.
that these guys are nearly dead.
Knocking on target.
Sweet. Okay, yeah. That destroyed all of the battle armor that was on there.
Salvage that.
All right, that's worth knowing. And remembering, too. Okay, let's hold on to the rest of our battle armor. Move down to initiative space 6. Well, we're going to wait for the adversary in space 7. We don't really run anything in space number 7.
They've got a center lock on me.
Evasion unchanged. Yeah, get wrecked. Okay. That 30-ton, that's the Arctic cheetah. We should be able, assuming that it does not just run up and deposit some elementals on one of our mechs, which is very possible.
I've been center locked.
Evasion unchanged. Now it's stripping evasion from the battle armor when they do that, but it is not really helping their cause at all with regard to shooting
They're flanking.
the rest of us. Okay,
Commander?
now all right, let's hop down. All right, dear Griffin, ruin the ice ferret, please. All right, there we go. Don't let people into your rear arc, especially not when you're already down to structure and they have lots of missiles. And thankfully, the Griffin is heavy enough
Holding firm.
that 4 evasion won't be a death sentence like it is for
What do you need?
some of our other mechs. What should we shoot at? Is that the Nova that we shot before? It is the Nova we shot before. We could run up here and shoot it a lot. I like that idea.
Got it. No shooting, just running.
Let's see. That Nova is too far away for anything but LRMs. The Mist Lynx is hard to hit. The Nova is pretty easy to shoot and has already been shot. Maybe we will continue that work. Evasion unchanged. Just keep trying it, guys. You'll get there eventually.
Standing by.
That's a really neat ability. And it appears to be causing all kinds of consternation for the bad guys, which I'm about.
Roger.
Okay, by moving, we apparently lost sight of, the Nova with the elementals on it. So we got the elemental noise again. There's got to be a way for them to fix that.
Attacking from position.
Ooh, Hunchback 2C. Okay. It's the Hag version of the Hunchback 2C. Wow. Pair of Hyper Assault Gauss rifles. Yeah. Pair of Hag 30s is... At least he's not shooting at our battle armor.
Ready for orders.
Because that could go extremely poorly. Let's push you to Initiative 1. Because I want the opportunity. A Medusa, huh? Who is thankfully a pretty bad shot with the plasma rifles. Were those plasma rifles? Plasma cannons. My apologies. The difference is the spelling. Okay. I don't think there's anybody I feel like needs surprise additional firepower on. So let's go all the way to the bottom of the initiative, just to make sure. Maybe someone will get close. Okay. See, that's what I expected to be happening a lot more. is we have basically undefended battle armor just chilling on the ground right here. I'm surprised that it's not being shot at a lot.
Commander, that'll keep my heat down.
Aye, aye.
Also,
Copy.
gnomes are super good at murdering
I hear
elementals.
ya.
Like, very good at it. Yeah, I guess we brace.
Resting my neck.
Waiting for orders.
And this guy, we are going to sensor lock. The Nova.
Got a lock.
Not because the lock is going to stick around for very long. It's already gone. But because it does strip evasion continuously. He's not going to get those evasion points back.
Hey,
Okay, let's get you onto the Wraith. Mech is on fire. Oh, that seems like a thing. It's not necessarily a spite lock. I do want that evasion gone. I'm not going to get persistent vision of him. I would have done it to one of these guys, but they're going to move fast enough that I will not retain the evasion stripping. Which, you know, that's really what I'm after. Let's hit the Hunchback.
Go solo.
0 evasion is the proper amount of evasion for the Hunchback to have.
Aye, aye. Holding.
Okay, what's the adversary gonna do? I don't really care about this missed links. Well, actually, that's not great. Okay, see, that was a good use of an active probe. Holy cow. What I want... I think this mech is gonna operate in space 8. Yes, that's him. I really want him to go. Because I want... What do we got? How do we accomplish this? What if I take you? That does work. Okay. It's not ideal. Okay. There we go. Arctic Cheetah has moved. And we should be able to get sight lines on it now without having to risk
Waiting for orders.
getting swarmed. Or not. Or maybe we are wrong. Maybe we just run up over here and continue to maintain our advantage from the ridge. And just shoot people? Yeah, that might actually be the best thing to do. We're up on top of a hill. Why would we go down the hill if we don't have to? We could just sit up here and continue to snipe people.
Feel the love.
Goodbye, your leg.
Score.
Interesting that we didn't get to watch the leg, like, actually explode. Usually we get to see that. Okay. Well,
waiting for orders.
I see no reason to open ourselves to risk from the adversary without need. Ugh. Dear the camera.
Affirmative.
Yeah, no reason to put ourselves in risky situations that we don't need. When instead we can just maintain an advantage and continue to mess them up. Ooh. That
Reporting. Critical.
was not good for him. Oh, only one activation remains. Well, that guy's done.
Commander.
No need to worry about him. Sure.
On the move. Full speed.
We'll sprint over. 7 evasion is a good evasion number. And we can see the hunchback. We can also see the Nova. This will cause us to overheat. Let's try to put the Nova down. Straight into the center torso.
One less target.
Okay, so we have destroyed their support lance. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 9 of them. There's like 2 more lances, stars, whatever. Huh. Okay. They really like this facility and do not want us getting it.
I'm here.
What do we do with the fire moth? Run it directly through the fire? No, that seems like a poor decision. I'm surprised we can't get further than that. We could, oh, we get terrible shots on the Arctic cheetah from there. That's not worth it. Wow, I am at a loss for what to do with the, you know what?
Waiting
When in
for
doubt,
orders.
delay. Think about it later. It'll be fine. That's funny. They're destroying their own building. Okay. We're going to reserve again. Okay, what are we going to... Oh, here comes a phantom. We'll have to pay attention to that. Not like a huge amount of attention, but we'll pay attention to it.
Receiving you.
Okay, let's get you out of the fire and flames so that you can carry on. Okay, there we go. We're done with that particular call out or pun or whatever. Wow, that is a surprisingly difficult spot to hit. Like, we have to jump over here, which I think puts us at risk of getting swarmed after the Arctic cheetah moves. Yeah,
Roger that.
that's a risk that we'll take. It'll be okay. That's not going to hit, but we can try this. Oh, straight between the legs. Wow.
Missed.
Yeah, we saw. Okay, the Vapor Eagle. We should probably move the Griffin. It's attracting a lot of attention.
Waiting for orders.
Speaking of the Griffin. Five evasion.
Up high.
This might also get us swarmed. We're in a similar risky space with that Arctic cheetah. As long as they don't swarm the kit fox, though, we should be okay. We should be able to just knock whatever is swarming us off and then go to town on it. Okay. We would like to not overheat to start. Let's see if we can get him with the C3 system. Yes, it looks like. That'll make him easier to shoot. What is on that Nova? Lots of pulse lasers.
Ready for orders.
Thank you. I will do my best. Thanks for coming by. Real quick before you leave, what should I do with all your experience points on your pilot? Just put them wherever we want? Wait until next time?
On it.
Max all the things. You got it. This is going to be close.
Aye, aye.
All right, fair enough. All right, here comes this hunchback. I don't love that.
Yeah?
Okay. 6 evasion. Get numbers. Shoot, dude. Let's see what happens when we use Precise Strike. Are those numbers passable? No. No, they are not. Those numbers are really bad. Precise Strike did not help our numbers. We could encourage this guy to bail out. We could shoot the Arctic cheetah. We can't even target the elementals. The Phantom. The Nova is an option. The Hunchback. There we go.
Okay, I'm on it.
Hunchback, good. Should definitely take care of him. Well, that didn't work out for them. Okay, we are going to reserve to the bottom. The adversary is going to do the same thing with their battle armor.
Standing by.
Man, we just cannot get good shots. Even our shots on the Hunchback are fairly bad. So if we run over here, we have not great shots on basically the entirety of everything. Let's just run up here. We'll take a few token shots at this Phantom.
Copy that, Commander.
Or we could strip evasion from the Phantom with the intention of shooting it next round. Let's do that.
I've got a center lock.
I guess in theory we could also drop one of the battle armor squads down and try to address the Phantom in that manner.
Good to go.
Well, not there. Unfortunately, that one is just a teeny tiny bit too far away. Gosh. Where is Tractor? Right here. That is a long way. A royal crab, though. I wouldn't mind a royal crab. That'd be fun. We could pilot one of those around. Okay, we're going to call Tractor's turn over.
Digging in.
Waiting for orders.
We could jump off, shoot the guy, and then swarm him next turn. I think I'd rather just melee him and then shoot him a bunch. Let's call you done for the turn.
Sound smart. Cooling.
Okay, so we could also deposit golems right here and attempt to obliterate. What does this say? This weapon ignores 3 pips of evasion. So, effectively, this dude will have 1 evasion against the bear hunters. Same with the streaks. We can try it. I wish those numbers were better. Can we get 61s and 73s? 61 and 83. 67 and 78. That's doable.
Roger that.
Especially because we can precise strike. And that will bump those numbers up.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Okay.
Take that.
That's pretty solid. As now the left-hand side of that mech is basically gone.
Yes, Commander.
We're going to climb back onto the Kintaro. We don't need
On the move.
to do that again. We should be able to take care of the Phantom now with little problem.
I'm here.
If we come back here, will we get swarmed by the Arctic cheetah? If we do, we counter swarm and use the Kit Fox to murder. But we're going to eat 2 rounds worth of stuff. That's not ideal. Let's wait on the fire moth.
Copy that.
I don't need to lose the fire moth to a squad of elementals getting to attack twice. Eject. Eject now or die. Pretty sure eject now or die. Yeah, eject now or die, friend.
Yes, Commander.
If he wants to hang around, cool, good for him.
Roger that.
Okay, we are much better off shooting the Phantom now than we were before. Interesting that none of the parts seem to be exploding and flying off the way I would expect them to. The arms... That Arctic cheetah is not doing a very good job. Like, you would expect that he was going to run up and drop elementals on top of us, and instead he has run away every turn. I'm not 100% clear on how that's working for him.
Something, Chief?
Seems like the answer is poorly. Okay, let's try to solve the Phantom's existing problem. Ah, there we go. It no longer exists and is thus no longer a problem. It has been solved.
Orders.
This dude is dead. We could run up here and just try to take out... Yeah, this could be a terrible decision. We'll find out. Precise strike. Yeah, let's go.
Next warriors. Show 'em what you got.
Okay, we got structure on some... Oh.
Weapon system down.
I forgot that they could jump up like that. You would think that was, like, impassable terrain. Well, it's not. At least, it's not impassable for elementals. It's impassable for mechs. Great.
What now?
Counter swarm? We could counter swarm. I don't think we're going to. Alright, well that was not my smartest decision I've ever made. And of course they blew off the side that had the rotary large pulse laser, which I do not have a replacement for. Okay. Let me stop complaining about my bad decisions that I knew were bad to start with being bad. Another phantom. All right. Okay, what do we got? Oh, we're in 7. We have nothing in 7. Okay, 6. Now we're talking. Guess we can't jump on top of this rock outcropping. Satisfying though it would be. Where do we jump? Okay, so that Nova is full of elementals. We have to remember that. 'Cause if we jump here, they will swarm up the hill, which we just watched them do. Let's not immediately commit the same mistake twice. Back to back. Can't see the hunchback from there. I can see the hunchback from over here. All right, let's do this.
Locked on.
Keep working on that hunchback slowly. If nothing else, that Vapor Eagle is pretty cool looking. Also, it is very clan-like to shoot at a mech that is currently being swarmed by your own team. Like, who cares about them? Oh man, that Kit Fox is gonna go. I just realized that they are gonna get another chance to swarm. Well, dang it.
Commander?
I think it was really good. Whoops. Well, I knew it was a bad idea. I should have paid attention to myself.
Acknowledged.
Alright, let's continue shooting the hunchback.
Bet that hurt.
Thank you, Mr. Building, for blocking the majority of that. And taking no damage in the process. Wow. Is it this one? No. It wasn't that one either.
Standing by.
Six evasion, 7 evasion.
Let's move.
Alright, let's continue. Even though this is not a battle mission, we are definitely treating it as though it is a battle mission.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Is that the Nova that's full of elementals? Yes, yes it is. We should shoot that, like, a lot. How do I get line of sight onto that thing without exposing myself to being swarmed? I do that like this. Those numbers are real bad, though. Those numbers are better. Let's try this. This may be a silly idea, but I'm hoping that by coating this thing in fire, if we can manage to do that, the elementals will suffer for it. Like that. Also, we can overheat the Nova. Which will work in our favor. It is really good that those are missing us. Plasma cannons
Send me a real mess.
probably do a lot of additional damage to battle armor. Alright. It is the remainder of the adversary's turn. Rip Kit Fox. Sucks. I'm kind of mad about missing that.
Oh, I'm gonna need a medic.
Commander, I've lost all my weapons.
Yeah. Somehow the Kit Fox isn't dead yet. I'm not 100% sure how. But it's got no weapons.
Standing by.
And those were really nice weapons. I really liked those. Wait. Hold on a minute. Those were the elementals that came from the Nova. I guess lighting it on fire did actually do something. The Medusa is over here. Let's come shoot the Medusa. We can shoot it in the back, or more appropriately, let's sensor lock it and get rid of some of that evasion.
Got a lock.
And now,
What can I do for you?
I would like for you to swarm this person. Hopefully that's not a terrible number. 99%. Love it.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting. This should be good.
Okay. So the Medusa is now having problems. Let's see. Oh, straight through the center torso. Wow. All right.
I'm here.
We are not close enough to swarm anybody with you.
If you say so.
And you really want, like, we're too far away from the Hunchback, for instance, to really be able to use that. Okay, so yeah, this is what I expected to have happen. All right, and so now there's elementals, 2 squads of them, just sitting there on the ground.
Standing by.
This is what gnomes are good at. Let's shoot these guys in the back. Because screw them. I'm mad.
All weapons are go.
Okay, so both the elemental squads have acted now. This is a pretty optimal time for us to attempt to murder them,
Aye, aye.
like with prejudice. So, let's do that. How is this guy still alive? Like, seriously. Oh. Well, there you go. He is no longer alive. His injuries have finally overcome him.
I'm receiving you.
Let's push you to initiative 1. Okay.
Good to go.
I'm grumpy about the death of the kit fox, even though it's my fault. Oh, hey. That should be far enough away that we don't get swarmed.
I copy.
I hope. Overheat alert. Fine. All
Scored
right.
a critical hit.
There we go. We will begin
Receiving you.
the semi-lengthy process of removing these guys from existence. Let's shoot them a lot.
Locking on. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Okay, so there's 1 or 2 of them left. Just 1. All right, only 1 is good. Come on, adversary, you can do it. Mecha's on fire. That's right. Heat management is the worst. Especially because we are lighting so much of this stuff on fire. Like, we lit this on fire like round 1, and 5 rounds later it is still burning.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, what we can do here could just jump into the middle of everything. Swarm. Possibly the Vapor Eagle. And shoot the Hunchback.
On it.
And simultaneously complete the objective of picking up whomever it is that we were hired to rescue. All right, let's keep working this guy.
Firing.
Oh, wow. Well then.
Tango down.
Okay, it is the bad guy's turn. What are they going to do? The Vapor Eagle is running away.
Damage minimal. Reading you.
Don't get swarmed. They've both acted.
Moving at full throttle.
Okay. Those guys are basically dead. Just 1 elemental isn't actually very scary. They can still swarm, but the chances of success are very, very low, and they don't have very many guns. So, it doesn't work very well. So let's work on these ones then.
Affirmative. Scored a critical hit.
Okay, one of them is done. The Medusa managed to remove the battle armor and then knocked himself over in the process and is now bleeding out. So the battle armor was left behind over here somehow. Interesting. Spiros, hello. Welcome. How are you? Yes, they're limited ecosystems, and to be fair, it's a desert planet. Nobody cares about it anyway. Desert planets are lame.
I'm here.
Let's go shoot the elementals some more, because we hate
All right,
elementals.
Full speed.
Infernos? Yes. Yes to infernos on elementals.
Scored a critical hit.
Health 4 of 5, and there's one dude left. Huh. Oh, wow. I'm impressed that they actually managed to hit the Wraith. That's hard to do.
Ready for orders.
Okay, what else are we going to do? I guess we could come up here and just, like, make sure, for real and for true, that these elementals go away. So the problem with handling clans is that it's kind of not very straightforward. Just because, like, a clan
Enemy outflanked.
a clan contract says that it's, you know, one skull or whatever,
Mech destroyed.
it could be as much as, you know, like 2, possibly even 2.5 skulls. And because the clans, you know, without question, are better shots and their mechs are better, that was the dumbest thing. Yes, quickly, Mr. Nova. Try to melee as a clanner. You can do it.
Pounding, Commander.
I don't understand why. Oh, there's battle armor on the Wraith. That's why.
Waiting for orders.
Or maybe it was her getting... what if the Medusa is just chilling on the ground? Oh, that's right. He fell over and is bleeding out now. Phantom or the Vapor Eagle? Let's swarm the Vapor Eagle.
Double time. All weapons are go. Critical hit.
All right.
Timer is empty.
So the Vapor Eagle is going to have a terrible time. Let's dump this battle armor off here and swarm the Nova. Next, we'll
I'm
take
here.
Curacao and let's just run out here and complete the other objective.
10-4.
Because we might as well. It's easy enough to do it. We can shoot, but we're not going to. That Arctic cheetah is way over there. Alright, let's hit the Phantom. Yeah, elementals are scary. That, by the way, is probably the worst part about clan starts. Is,
Awaiting orders.
you know, clans are not very good at melee, so I'm used to being able to run up next to them, not worry about getting kicked and losing all my evasion or anything like that, just being able to do whatever I want. Now that they come with battle armor, it dramatically complicates trying to figure out how you're going to position things in order to not get swarmed and then lose a mech, especially light mechs. Since everything that we are currently piloting is really light. Oh yeah, right there. Perfect.
Moving out.
So I moved the Kit Fox in to try and shoot something that had elementals on it, hoping that they would not swarm up this steep hill that is impassable to mechs. But they did. The terrain is not as big a concern for them, I guess.
Affirmative.
On the other hand, battle armor is so good.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Oh, sweet. He died walking through the fire, and that's why you shoot infernos at them. What do we got?
Commander?
You are currently swarming. Continue
Firing on
swarming.
target.
Standing by.
You are also currently swarming. Continue swarm.
Critical. My flamer is empty.
Yep, he's going over too.
Commander?
You can just climb back up on top of the Kintaro.
Confirmed.
This I don't understand. Why do you still have 5 rounds left in your SRMs when everybody else is empty? That's very strange. Are any of the autocannons like that? It doesn't seem like any of the autocannons are like that. Strange. So yeah, anyway, clan battle armor, scary.
Good to go.
It has the option of, oh, I just left them chilling there. All right, that's not the worst thing. I forgot that they weren't already on a mech.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, Arctic cheetah and that crab. The crab appears to have gotten itself someplace that it probably shouldn't be. And it seems almost kind of stuck. Well, if he's in the wrong place, let's remind him. So, I mean, ultimately, though, despite the loss of the Kit Fox, the pilot will be okay. The Arctic cheetah is going to try to kick us. It's really bad at it. Look, see, the adversary is lighting stuff on fire, too. All of this is their fault. I did nothing.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see who believes that. Okay. If we walk, can we? Oh, we can't. We can get pretty close.
Wilco.
I just found out that Wilco is short for will comply.
Target confirmed.
I did not know that.
Orders.
Okay. Where can we go and get a non-obstructed shot on this crab? Alternatively, the Arctic cheetah has no evasion. We could just shoot the Arctic cheetah. We're going to do that. The Arctic cheetah having no evasion is his own fault. And we are going to exploit this opportunity.
Let's go.
Target's taken a.
All right. Well, I was hoping he would just die outright. However, or he could become incapacitated immediately. He did die outright. It just took a little longer. All right. So this is wrapping up. The crab remains like basically the only thing left. How long is this Medusa pilot going to be alive? 2 activations. Maybe we actually do care about the Medusa just from the sake of getting this over with.
Ready for orders.
6 evasion, 5 evasion is fine.
On it.
We'll just run in a circle real fast. Shoot you in the center torso. That's probably not good for you.
Target's taking a critical hit.
But not enough to kill it? What? Excuse me? Oh, he has 10 structure left. Jeez.
I'm here.
Alright, let's figure out what we're going to do. We could just make sure the Medusa goes down. We could try to open up the side of the crab. Let's just get the Medusa off the field. I do not feel the need to use those. There we go. No missiles necessary.
That's a kill.
Okay. What if we jump? Okay, well, let's work on the crab. It is the only remaining adversary that isn't actively being swarmed by our own team. 63% is not a lot of number.
I copy.
I was kind of hoping for more than that.
Aye, aye.
Okay, let's not run directly through the fire in the process
Confirmed.
of getting there. Infernos? Yes. Yes to Infernos, for sure. Hopefully we'll actually land some of them on him. Yes, we did.
Got past the armor.
Infernos used to be a lot stronger than they are now, which is scary to think about considering how effective they are. Okay. So he successfully removed the battle armor. So did he. And now both of them are just standing there, not doing very much. Who else do we have left? We have Tractor. Who, actually, now that I think about it, is in a great position to just take a few shots at these guys. Oh, it's his rear arc that's totally ruined. Let's shoot at the Nova. Maybe we'll get, like, absurdly lucky and crit his engine out. It does not appear so.
Flamer is empty. Receiving you.
Okay. Your stuff is dead. Now only the mag shot rifle can help from afar.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff that's on fire right now. Where did all that come from? I don't... Well, maybe that was all the Infernos I just missed with. Oops. Let's push you to the bottom of the initiative stack. We just walk back here. We can shoot him in the rear arc.
Coordinates received.
We're not going to bother to swarm. Let's give everyone... Yeah, let's make everyone a better shot for some reason. I don't know. Let's shoot this guy in the back, though. I was really hoping that we would
Critical hit. My flamer is empty.
get his engine. Or something to that effect. We could roll up... Yeah, let's do this. We'll focus for the moment on the Vapor Eagle. Okay, so his E-cooling
Like a critical hit.
is damaged, which should reduce his heat sinking efficacy.
Yes, Commander.
Girasol can also just casually waltz over here.
Confirmed.
Like, seriously, that wasn't even running. That was just walking speed for the fire moth. It's so ridiculous. Let's shoot this guy in the back even more.
Targeted for an alpha strike.
There we go.
Enemy eliminated.
Got him. Okay.
Standing by.
Who remains? We could shoot the Nova
Position confirmed.
in the back. I mean, the Nova's already open up front, but
Copy.
yeah.
Hostile removed.
Yeah, don't let that mech into the back arc. Like, that does not go well. I think we just move over here, shoot him in the back, and acknowledge that we're not going to get an unobstructed shot. All right, yeah, let's shoot him in the back.
Firing on target. Reporting critical hit.
Okay, put some extra heat into him. All right, he is literally the only adversary remaining, so he's not going to have a good time. He's about to have
Orders.
many problems. Especially considering that he's got like open torso sections all over the place. And we're behind him. I love the crab arm. So good.
Yes, Commander.
Give him the clamps. Where can we go? Let's just jump down here. I don't even think we actually had to move. We probably could have stood still, but overheat alert. I don't think that's true.
All weapons on go.
I don't think we're going to overheat.
Reporting critical hit.
Oh, now he's going to fall over. Incapacitated? No, just injured. Oh well.
I'm here.
Let's just jump over here real fast. Get out of the fire. He's missing a leg. Let's see if we can replicate that issue.
Engaging with target.
That did not seem like a leg.
Target's taken.
Oh, but he ejects. There we go. Our first coward of the evening. Good job, Mr. Crab Pilot.
Mission successful.
Okay. The loss of the Kit Fox is regrettable. The loss of the weapons that were on the Kit Fox is even more regrettable. Let's see here. Ooh, we get a bonus because the ghost bears are getting ruined. We like that. Rip the Kit Fox. What do we have, though, that we could bring home? Do we have royal crab parts? Oh, we could get a royal crab by doing that. Vapor Eagle 3, huh? We could get a Vapor Eagle. 3 heavy medium lasers, an ATM. Wait. An ERPPC. I can't tell what this thing has, but it seems interesting. Maybe we'll think about that. Are there Nova? Oh, we have so many Nova parts. We don't have a Nova D yet. All right, but that will give us a Nova D, which, let's see here. Let's take the Vapor Eagle because that'll give us one of these models. And then an Ice Ferret. We do not have parts of an Ice Ferret A yet either. Okay, so that actually gets us 4 mechs. So it was okay, I guess, that we lost the Kit Fox. We will come out ahead in the end. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Let's see what else they give us. Okay. Nothing amazing, but okay. So that means Yar is probably going to be injured, which is probably not the worst thing in the world. Jesus gave us free range license, whatever, to spend the experience points for his pilot, so we're going to go do that right now. He said max all of the things. That's maxed. That's maxed. That's not maxed. Real quick, let's... because this max is super duper good. Plus 3 hit defense, bonkers. Like, definitely solid. It doesn't do indirect fire. No particular reason to do that. All right, confirm. That's great. Love that.
I'm here.
I can't remember what Girasol was doing with her pilot. Yar is injured. That sucks.
Commander?
Standing by.
We're waiting on those guys.
Aye, aye.
I hear ya.
I think we're waiting for piloting 10.
Receiving. Need something, Chief? Standing by. Yep.
Really nothing to do with them. Do you have... you do not have enough yet.
Yes, Commander.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Getting real close to having a bunch of solid 10s in the piloting world.
What's that?
And Deadmeat continues to hang out at home. Okay, let's go to the mech bay. Is the Kit Fox just gone? Or is it... for the sake of argument, let's see. The only things left are like 3 double heat sinks and then the cockpit. So if we hit the repair all button, it will take us 3 days to put the entire thing back together. That is ridiculous. But those rotary lasers are pretty much irreplaceable. We have... oh, we do have a large one. We do not have the small ones. That's unfortunate. I'm tempted to just let this thing go, even though it is a really good mech. And then just acknowledge that we are in a position where the Kit Fox is not quite heavy enough to do it these days. Let's not do that. We're going to refit this because it'll cost us 248,000 C-bills and will probably sell for much more than that, I hope. So if it sells for more than 500,000 C-bills, this was worth it. I don't need it to be great, I just need it to be saleable. Battle armor is fine. Kit Fox is gonna go. Okay, so we've got a Shadowhawk and the Centurion that we put together that we really haven't used. Maybe we should give them a try. Those are both potential options for Yar. Okay. Let's go advance and get a contract.
Network orders complete, boss.
Okay, what is happening here? Somebody's doing something. That's fine. Engineering. What do we do now? Improved library. +1 morale. Sure, great. Okay, let us continue advancing to get a contract. Let's see here. Robbery. We're going to ambush a convoy. Okay. We can do that. We like ambushing convoys. Okay, so Yar, unfortunately, is without a ride. Before I forget... Oh, it won't let me go back. Wow. What do we bring? Royal Shadowhawk? Pulse Laser, Streak, SRM-6, a medium laser, and an LBX-10. Plus jump jets. The Centurion is an Ultra AC-10, an effective LRM-15, and 2 medium lasers. No jump jets. 300 engine, 275. All right, let's bring the Shadowhawk for the sake of trying it out. Initiatives are all in line. Deploy. All right, while this loads, I'm going to go refresh my beverage. Okay, I have returned. Let's ambush a convoy.
I've got eyes on the target.
Okay. Oh, it's this map. We're going to have to charge off in this direction. Ooh, Yar took 2 hits? I don't remember that. Okay, battle armor. There's the battle armor warning noise. Thank you, Yang. What do we have here? Okay, 2 suits of battle armor, some tanks. Let's see if we can get the adversary to give up all of their evasion. Huh. Maybe they did? That's odd.
I'm here.
Okay, let's get the Achilles onto the Wraith.
Going as fast as I can.
Is there anyone inside sensor lock range? There is not. Not even a little bit. Okay, it seems like the adversary just elected to all the way down to where we were initiative-wise. Oh, I wish I could put them on the Kintaro. That's fine. Dadler it is. We'll have to remember that the Kit Fox used to be able to carry battle armor. The Shadowhawk that we replaced it with cannot.
Standing by.
So we have one fewer battle armor truck. So, as you might have noticed, oops, that is a problem right now.
Understood. Moving fast.
Okay. It's fine, we can make do.
Good to go.
Get him to mount up. And that leaves only
Waiting on you, Commander.
these Achilles. On to the
Max
fire
speed,
moth.
No shooting.
Okay,
Commander.
let's get started with the lakes.
Roger that.
Hopefully, we're still fast enough to be able to run the adversary down.
Commander?
I would be surprised if we weren't, but
On it.
I've been surprised before. So, at least one of the adversary vehicles is a hover vehicle based on the sound. Oh. Hello, friend.
I'm here.
That's bold. What size is that's a 40-ton clan machine? That could potentially, if it's a phantom, go a really long way. Let's not open ourselves up to that just yet. Let's find out what it is, though.
Got a lock.
It is a phantom.
What's up, boss?
All right, let's sprint to keep heat levels down. Shinarado, hello. Welcome. It's good to see you. Your Kit Fox exploded. My bad. I made a bad decision.
Standing by.
Now you have a nice, brand new, shiny Royal Shadowhawk. We might have to work on this one in terms of its speed.
Standing by.
The Griffin, at least, is much faster. Wait, what? All right, well, let's take a look here and see.
Acknowledged.
A Royal Demon. Oh, really? Interesting. And then an unknown vehicle that we can take shots at? Oh, we can shoot the elementals, but not the vehicle? That's really strange. I don't think that's actually like, accurate. Yeah, let's shoot the Phantom. That Phantom is carrying some sort of swarming type battle armor. It's only 5 tons. Yeah, 5 tons.
Receiving you.
5 tons is basically the swarmy types. Sure, let's go there. Hopefully the Phantom won't act until Initiative 7, I believe. And maybe we'll be able to get some work done before then on the Phantom.
I'll wait here for now.
I just don't want to get swarmed again. That sucked. It was really suboptimal. Okay. All right, those guys are continuing to move.
What's up, boss?
Let's not get swarmed. $69. Is that enough to get the job done? We can try. 74s, that's better. 79 even. But that puts us real close. All right, we're going to have to present the Lynx as a better target for swarming, I think, than the Daddler for this to work out well. Or we get really lucky and just pot shot through a bunch of the bad guy. Oh, there's salamanders. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Engaging.
Salamanders are at least less likely to be totally terrible for us.
Orders.
Hmm. 50% is the best we can do. I feel like that's not
Good to go.
a lot. How is it that you have gunnery 10 and the best you can do is 50%? Whereas, you know, Jesus over there is rocking a nice solid, like nearly 80%. See, that's good, but
Scored a critical hit.
I forgot that I said words about presenting
Commando?
a better swarming opportunity with the Lynx. Okay, let's go. There's something about the Lynx that was causing it to shoot poorly, I guess, because we've got reasonable numbers again with the Fire Moth.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Scored a critical hit.
And somehow we have managed not to harm the battle armor at all in all of this. So let's
Aye, aye.
really do our best to just make this thing disappear. I really don't want it to be here. Hello, friend.
Firing all weapons. Target's taking a critical hit.
Okay. How are you still standing? Wow. All right, then. Good for this thing.
Hey,
You are too far away to be helpful. You could actually be helpful. We're not going to be able to swarm.
Got it.
However, we can
Here we go.
put more damage. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Okay, and so that makes the salamanders way less scary because now they are limited in their ability to be ferried around the battlefield and end up right next to us by accident. That's good. We like that.
sure.
I mean, we would have
Forget about me.
preferred if salamanders just died outright, but that didn't happen. Reserve again. Yeah, see, you're less scary now,
Got nothing, you hear me?
Mr. Salamander.
Receiving you.
All right, so here's this new Shadowhawk that we just started using.
Firing jump.
Hopefully it lives up to the utility that was the Kit Fox. Let's switch you to cluster rounds against battle armor. Okay, that's not bad.
Take that.
I was sort of hoping that it would punch
Waiting for orders.
way above its own weight like clan mechs do, but I just don't think that's a reasonable expectation to have. Because that Kit Fox was like putting out just tremendous numbers. So expecting that from something that isn't the Kit Fox is probably not smart. Wasted.
Target down.
Alright, that's that dude.
Orders?
Let us continue onward with trying to find the bad guys. Can we jump further than this? We can.
Confirmed.
And let's find out what this thing is. 60-ton vehicle just
Sensors locked on.
hanging out, being ominous and scary. It's an Oro. It's not that bad. It's got a Gauss rifle, but that's it. Well, that's not it. It does have a large pulse laser, but it's not a particularly scary thing.
Ready for orders.
In the realm of 60-ton vehicles, that one is not very scary.
Throttle down.
Okay, so we need to find a way to get up here, basically, before these things can. Preferably with
What do you need?
inner sphere tech, so that we can kick vehicles reliably. Because I would really enjoy being able to address the vehicle problem in that fashion. What do we have left? Just the two. We'll just reserve to the very end and see. Like, maybe this Oro will do something stupid, like drive up next to one of our battle armor suits. It's not likely. Oh, hello.
I can't take much more of this.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Although it's interesting to note that they can see us. Oh,
Crap. Got a weapon system down.
well, that's not good. That's in fact bad.
What do you need?
You are not going to be helpful.
I'll do what I can.
Please, no more shooting the golems. That was really unfortunate.
What now?
We are not really close enough to do much of anything.
Affirmative.
Okay, well,
Standing by.
I mean, do we attempt to... No, I don't think we do attempt to murder the tank in retribution, although boy do I want to.
On the move.
I think we put our toys away and try to keep them from being broken any further. Okay, reserve. Oh, wait, hold on. One of you
Waiting for orders.
came off the fire moth. That's right. I forgot about that.
Going turbo.
We might want to run the fire moth way ahead so that we can just begin killing stuff that's on the road. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. Maybe we need to do that, maybe not.
Commander. On my way. Double time.
Alright, well, we'll just carry on for the turn then. We'll continue moving into position rather than getting bogged down fighting tanks. Stupid tanks. Okay, because we really want to be able to shoot this section of road. That's what we're after.
On the move.
That will give us line of sight on the royal demon and its friends. You know, I don't know that I've ever seen a punch attack on a tank. I suppose if you were a level below the tank, you could choose to punch it. But usually when I'm issuing melee attack orders, punch is grayed out against vehicles. It won't let you punch them. You can only choose to kick them. It's the tyranny of the game designers. Those numbers are not great. Those numbers are better. But let's see if we can get into a position to punch a tank. We can try. Let's turn those off.
Fire in.
Oh, hey, look at that. Land both of them. Okay, what do they have that operates in this range? 40-ton vehicle. I do not know what that is.
Good to go.
Okay, the Shadowhawk, we jumped and it's like up high and can't get down, right? Right. But we could shoot a cluster munition at this Oro because we're mad at it. So let's do that. What happens if we shoot slugs? Ooh, straight up coin flip, 50%. Sure. That really looked like it should have hit. Can't actually tell. Okay, what do we got here? That's a Turhan APC. That's kind of a problem because it's relatively heavily armored and it's fast.
Good to go.
Okay, we're going to have to pay attention to that thing's existence.
Got it.
Because it's going to be one of those things that we have to deal with. Yes, an APC would be good. We would love to have an APC. Especially one we could drive. And 50 tons,
Target. Primary target.
we can absolutely drive.
Straight your fire and bring it down.
There's a lot of the really good vehicles are too heavy for us to actually use, which is unfortunate to say the least.
Schematic
Okay, let's head this way.
Gotcha.
I did not bother to check the numbers on this. I probably should have. Those are not good at all. Holy cow. Those are, in fact, bad numbers. We'll just sensor lock it instead. Maybe someone else who comes after will have a better shot now.
Standing by.
Those numbers are okay. At least the pulse laser number is good. 84. That's solid.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Nothing else made it, though. It's alright.
Yeah?
And the Kintaro is being left behind, like, big time. That's okay. 56s and 84s. Yeah, we're just going to use the Kintaro to keep their attention. Let's switch you to normal. We'll continue to use Infernos in the clan SRM, though. Let's see if we manage to get any... No, we just lit the ground in between us on fire. Oh well, that's fine. That's funny. Wow, the adversary loves to reserve almost as much as we do. That's honestly kind of unusual. Usually, I mean, it's not unusual for them to reserve, but it's unusual for them to reserve this many units this far down the initiative chain. That Oro still hasn't gone, and neither has that one. So if I drop a suit of battle armor, am I risking the battle armor getting destroyed? Yes, but that's why you're a battle armor pilot, because we hate you. Not really, though. Please blow up the tank. Oh my god, come on. It's got to be so close to dead. For real? What does this thing have? 4 points of structure left in that side.
Hey.
Dang it. We're really close to that thing dying. That would have been really, really convenient. And now it's going to shoot the gnomes a bunch. Damn it.
Oh, my armor's melting off.
Oh, thankfully that guy is a terrible shot. Probably because he's parked in the middle of a crystal field and it is wreaking havoc with his sensors. Okay, that thing is super quick. That is a speedy little thing. Especially for something that carries a Gauss rifle.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, that's a 60-ton heavy. Like, and it's tracked. I thought it was hover. It says wheeled on one side and tracked on the other. I don't think it actually knows. I don't think the game is... Whoa. Dear the camera. What?
What do you need?
Please get back onto the Kintaro before you get dead. Please also light up the demon with target painting. That will make it much easier to deal with. It's a little bit like sensor lock, but not. And is better, I think.
I'm here.
Let's push you to initiative 1.
Aye, aye.
Good to go.
Let's not push them. It's supposed to be wheeled. Okay. So is the tracked just... Maybe that was something else that I saw somehow. Or just some sort of leftover garbage, because we are asking Battletech to do quite a lot with this mod.
Awaiting orders.
We could...
Waiting on you, Commander.
Here, watch. Let's... Yeah, we probably did. Okay, so let's drop down right here. And then get back onto the fire moth. And hit target prediction. So now we can use target prediction from the side of the mech, giving everyone a bonus and remaining safely atop our ride. That is totally intended behavior, I'm certain, and not just something weird that the UI lets me do just because. It's absolutely, totally normal, right? Okay, so yeah, laser designation works as a super tag. Do we... I think we wait on those. We don't want to drop the golems and have them largely fail to kill the demon and then get obliterated. I'm already upset that they are missing a part.
Waiting for orders.
You can go to the end. Although the battle armor that's on there isn't going to be a temp account?
Yes, Commander.
Okay, the links. Ooh, those numbers are not very good. Those numbers are a lot better. We might try to kill the Turhan.
Copy that.
Okay. Oh, is there... Well, when that happens, I will do the... Did I pick the wrong place to be? I thought those numbers were higher before. Oh well. Let's not overheat that much. Oh, yes. Temp account _1 has followed. That's weird. My audio notification and all that did not work. That's good to know. Well, temp account _1. Yeah, the visual one shows like off on a screen to the side, so I don't actually see it most of the time. That's why there's an audio cue, which helps a lot. But it is apparently not working. It seems like...
Affirmative.
Alright, well, let's just keep shooting the Turhan. Despite the fact that we designated that demon, its evasion is just so high. Alright, there we go.
Keep it up.
That it's really difficult to get it like with reasonable 2-hit numbers. We need it to not drive that far.
Yes, Commander.
Do not attack the ground. That's not what we want. We would like to jump.
Roger that.
Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I must say that your name is somewhat peculiar and has resulted in a non-trivial amount of speculation on our part as to what was going on. But thank you. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We can switch to... We don't even have to use the LBX. We can just... 10 missiles.
Target. 10 seconds. 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 10 se
Wow, I actually managed not to plink the side of it.
Heavy damage.
Okay, well, lesson learned.
Waiting for orders.
Can we? Oh, we can't quite get close enough. Yeah, I know we always shoot the sandpaper gun. DFA is probably a bad idea. It's hilarious, but it's a bad idea. 56%, 69, nice. Percent, 56. It doesn't change, even though we're up on a hill now. 74. Yeah, let's do this. Kopets, hello, welcome. It's good to see you again. It has been a minute since we have seen you. The Sherpa armored transport has a bunch of numbers on it. Holy cow. They were not kidding when they said armored. Let's see. What do we have over here? Achilles. So Immortal is over here. We can probably swarm one of these things. We'll see. Maybe the J-27. Or just outright murder it.
Standing by.
What to do? Those Oros are a pain in the butt. We have actual numbers against the Royal Demon this time. What the heck? Let's see. 63 and 56. Are those reversed? They are reversed. Let's try to shoot
Roger,
the
Skipper.
demon. Do we want to shoot the demon or do we want to shoot the J-27? I think the J-27 is actually part of the objective. I'm not certain that the demon is. Let's shoot the J-27. This should be, yeah, like super duper weak.
Next warriors. Show 'em what they got.
Okay, there we go.
That's a kill.
All right, so we can infer, having destroyed 2 of them and 40% of the convoy is gone, that there is a total of 5, leaving 1, 2, and 3, with the demon as not part of the convoy and instead part of the Oro type escort setup. They had only a Phantom. That was the only mech in this.
Ready for orders.
That is really unusual. The burrow is armored, but not like Sherpa armored. I guess let's start in on the Sherpa. We're going to have to do it at some point. The burrow might be worth killing too. Jeez. Choices, man. Choices. Part of the problem is that they have 5 evasion, which is frankly kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's better than 7 evasion like this guy. I did not mean to click that. Okay. So his right side and front are open. I guess in theory we could try to kill the Oro from all the way over here. Sure.
Roger.
All right. There we go.
Mech destroyed.
Fine. That's good. Enemy off the field. We're happy with that, even though it's sort of ridiculous.
What do you need?
Okay, the Kintaro. We can charge through the flames. It will not be the worst thing in the world. It will put us... we can't get quite far enough. For evasion. Yeah, let's go shoot the Oro in the side.
Going full throttle.
Burning terrain, only +3 heat. That's perfect. We did not want large amounts of additional heat. That would have been less than... Oh. Well then. Okay, that keeps us from overheating. Turn the SRM back on. Overheat a teeny tiny bit. Leave that on Infernos. Why does this do less damage? Huh. Questions for later. Let's turn that off so that we don't explode by accident. That would suck. Okay, we did open it up. All right, machine guns, that's not so bad.
Comes holding.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so the demon has moved, but hopefully far fewer than last time. Oh, 2 evasion on the demon. Ah, that's much nicer. What is still up? We have 2, 3.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, apparently there's no good way around. We have to come the long way.
Quick step in it.
And let's shoot the demon in the back. Unless it's one of those... It is not one of those weird designs with more armor in the rear of it. We have encountered something like that. I don't remember what it was. But we definitely ran into some vehicle that had most of its armor on the rear section. And it was a little surprising.
What now?
Plasma rifles and other such things. Shoot this guy in the back? Yes, please.
There? Okay. Not your lucky day.
Come on. We are not doing a very good job at concentrating fire into the rear section of this thing.
Awaiting orders.
We are, in fact, doing a really bad job of that. And I am tempted to drop... Which side of you is open? Dang it. The right-hand side, which is over here. That's going to be, like, really difficult to hit for anybody right now. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Goose, we can just go with
Copy
that.
that.
Let's...
Hey,
Actually,
moving to position.
what do we have here? Elementals just chilling on an APC. That's a little scary. Let's turn off the missiles.
Engage.
All right, there we go. That's the other Oro taken care of.
Classified.
Okay. So that was the APC with the elementals on it. So those elementals are currently like real close to both. We can't do anything about the Wraith.
I'm receiving you.
We can get the Fire Moth out of the way, which we're going to do because... Hold on, let's take a look at this thing. 50 armor in the back. That should be far enough away for us to not get swarmed. One more isn't going to hurt.
Moving at full throttle.
Let's see if we can just shoot this thing in the back and have it explode. And hopefully thereby have the elementals it's carrying explode.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Yes, wasted. Nice. That worked. Love it. That is one way to deal with elementals, is to destroy their transport before they can exit, in which case they die.
Holding action, Commander.
Okay, where are we now?
Waiting for orders.
Could risk just having the Daddler sit still. Precise strike the Sherpa, which took a bunch of shots to the right-hand side. We can try. Let's see what happens.
Next warriors. Show 'em what you
Hopefully
got.
standing still doesn't totally ruin us.
Orders.
Okay, let's try to shoot the demon to death, as that will substantially reduce the amount that we can be punished for having the Daddler stand still.
Roger that.
That, yes, sweet. Okay, so that's the last of the escorts then. I don't know why it was not displaying how many escorts or what percentage of the escorts had been destroyed, but what can you do? Alright, so all that's left is killing this burrow, which is making a run for it. And then the Sherpa, which we have begun to harm.
Waiting for orders.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Alright, so the Shadowhawk is very slow. We might have to try and find a way to address this. Yeah, cluster munition.
Locked on rear armor.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, no, don't do that. We could, in theory, try to DFA one of these.
Firing jump jets.
Okay. We're abandoning our friendly battle armor back there on top of that little atoll, or it's not an atoll, outcropping. It would be an atoll if most of the things were underwater around it, which they definitely are not.
On it.
But that's fine. I'm sure the battle armor will be okay with having been
Waiting for orders.
temporarily left behind. There's a whole movie series about that,
Quick stepping it.
which I have never seen, but I'm aware of its existence.
Firing all weapons.
Okay, so that's the end of the Sherpa,
Mech destroyed.
leaving only the burrow.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, 4 evasion. No, 3 evasion, but with, oh, terrible numbers. Wow.
Confirmed.
Holy cow. What happens if we precise strike you? The numbers become slightly better. Let's turn the SRMs off. Turn these on. I'm not real concerned about wasting resolve, because we just need this thing to explode. Like that.
Get to the LZ for extraction.
Okay. Well,
Mission
all
successful.
right. It is unfortunate that the golems lost one of their suits, because we don't actually have replacement autocannons for them. So those bear hunter autocannons that they run, we can't replace those when they're destroyed. And as much as I joke about battle armor being like disposable, it's really very good. Okay, what do we got here? Heavy wheeled APC, 20 tons. I'm not feeling that. That Royal Demon is just a little too heavy. We could make some salamanders. We have not yet had a suit of salamanders in this particular playthrough. They are interesting. Okay, core 360, 37 tons. Do we have any of these? We have one. Let's have two of them. Clan XL engines are expensive. Is there anything else that we would like? Clan large pulse lasers? Phantom B. Okay, we have Phantom Ds now. Parts of an elemental? Meh. What else do we have for engines? Oh, and an e-cooling system. Requires 300 or greater for e-cooling too. Sure, we'll take that. All right. We'll take all that stuff. Sell the machine gun. Okay, we will probably have to change the engine inside that Shadowhawk. It is not quite fast enough, despite already having endo steel and everything else, all the good tricks. We might be able... Oh, we just lost access to the store. We have punched the ghost bears so hard they now refuse to buy things from us. Boo. It's not a huge problem, but it is kind of funny. I was going to go sell that Kit Fox. We'll have to do that later, I guess. All right, the Shadowhawk. We could dump some of the streaks. So it's got a 275. What happens to speed? What is it, a 3.5? Oh, it's a 5.8 on the tabletop. That's actually not bad. However, what does a 325 get us? We'll put in a 325. It gets us 5 tons overweight to start with and makes us into a 610. So 5 tons overweight, huh? 3 tons of that could be the streak. This... What happens if we use like a 315? It's 4 tons overweight. And it now becomes a... Was it a 610 before? With the 350? Well, with the 350 it becomes 711. The 325, it was 610. So I think the 315 gets us the same amount of movement. The alternative is we get rid of the LBX autocannon altogether and switch to something slightly less. An Ultra LBX autocannon. No, not that. I thought I had an Ultra AC-10, but it turns out I don't. The clan version. I have the regular version, but that's very heavy. What's a rotary AC-5 weigh? 10 tons? We are 1 ton overweight with the rotary AC-5. This is an interesting problem. We do not have enough leftover slots for... Oh, and we don't even have ammo for the RAC-5 yet. Whoops. Yeah, that's the thing we're going to care about. If we don't... How much does this weigh? 11. So it's an effectively 13 tons for the LBX. This thing weighs 12 tons by itself. The UAC-5 is 9 tons? Are you kidding me? That is so heavy. All right. Comedy option. We use this goofy Pack 8, which does 50 damage. It's roughly somewhere between an AC-5 and an AC-10. It is irreplaceable. It's a proto-mech weapon. Yeah, we can dump the SRM-4. That helps. That frees up a ton. Is it 1 ton or 2? It's 2 tons. So this will make it marginally faster. An LBX AC-5? That's not very much damage. Oh, no, that's slightly damaged. Depends on which AC-5 you're using, unfortunately. So this one's 30 ammo, but if you come down to like cluster ammo, what does this say? This one only contains 15. So if we were using, for instance, an Ultra AC-5, it's 15 ammo. Oh, the rack? 15. So if you can shoot up to 6 rounds a turn, you definitely want, yeah, it's pretty rough. You need a pretty sizable amount of ammunition for it. Meanwhile, I have ammunition for this. We could put an RAC-2. We do have an RAC-2 way down at the bottom here, which is 20 times 6, possibly. So a rotary AC-2 would give us enough space to toss in. The game does not handle rotary autocannons very well. We could also just do like a straight up ultra autocannon. It would be best if we had a clan UAC-10. This just gets us 2 tons overweight on its own. LBX 20, no. Light autocannon 5. All right. Well, this is an interesting and challenging problem. I think let's try the rotary AC-2, at least in part because I want to see what it's like. Also, because we can put in... Where's the ammunition for it? Rack 2s. 90 ammo should hopefully be a sufficient amount, and that leaves us with 1 ton remaining. I feel like we really should be able to find a Streak SRM-2. Weighs 1 ton. Okay, so we lose... Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this works. So we lost 2 tubes of SRMs, basically, and swapped the autocannon around and got ourselves a faster, bigger engine. Alternatively, we could take this back out and see what happens if we put in a 325. Because if we can put in a 325, bigger is better, right? We could do that. I think I like that better. Because that makes us pretty quick. So we lose some of the missile tubes, but get faster and have a different style of gun. Okay, those hands with the 3 fingers and then like 2 claws on the side. Oh, I forgot to see what... It's only got an E-cooling +1. Probably. I don't know that those are punching hands. There's something, though. That's bizarre. Oh, and we have to fix the battle armor. Because our golem got punched. Oh, the bear hunter survives because it's fixed to the thing. So the only thing we're missing is this advanced SRM-5. That's not so bad. That thing weighs 0.4 tons, huh? Guess what else weighs 0.4? Oh, that weighs 0.3 tons. Whoops. What else? An SRM-4 weighs 0.4 tons. So these guys, 10 times 5, 8 times 4. Man, clan weapons, super good. Oh, these are streaks. Wow, those are really good. All right, well, that's close enough. So we're down a missile, and it's not a streak anymore. But you know what? As far as changes that need to be made, that's pretty solid. I am okay with that. All right, let's fix that stuff. Sanic, very blue. So I can't change paint jobs on singular mechs. I can change the company paint job for everyone. But also the other thing is, in order to rename this, I would have to cancel all of the work and then go in and name it again, because it counts as, quote, work. But give me a second. Yeah, we'll rename it later. Let's... All right. Destroy a base. We can destroy a base. We're good at that. Destruction is like, and this is wanton, indiscriminate destruction. This is the good stuff. Okay, so we have the newer, faster Shadowhawk with a slightly alternate autocannon, which has a theoretically larger, higher maximum damage output. So it could be interesting. The game is not tracking the concept of 6 shots out of a rotary autocannon particularly well. A Hag 30 would be pretty cool too. If we had those, that'd be interesting. They're real heavy though, I expect. Ghost Bear Black Sight. Yeah, I feel like that implies something about the efficacy and like competence of the ghosts, or of the ghost bears and the clans in general, that just really is not there. They are ding dongs. Come on, you can do it, computer. I believe in you. Ah, there we go. Our words of encouragement have worked.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. The base itself is angry that we are here, which is fine. Yang thinks it's too hot. Okay, where is this thing? It is... Oh, it's this map. Okay. We are in a strange place for this map, but this thing itself looks awesome. All right, let's pick up our battle armor, friends.
I hear ya.
Where can you go? Firemoth? What are you? Achilles? Where's the Wraith? It's over here. All right, so one Achilles goes on the Wraith.
Aye, aye.
The gnomes we'll have to pick up later on our way out. Where's the Daddler?
Hey there.
There's the Daddler. Those the gnomes? Yes, those are the gnomes. Let's carry on this way,
Roger that.
and then we can pick the gnomes up on our way out. That'll work. We need
What now?
this Achilles to pile onto Fire Moth,
Aye, aye.
and the golems can get on basically whatever we want. The problem being that nothing inside their range actually can accept battle armor. Whoops. All right, well, we will address that
Yep.
in a second by doing this.
Confirmed.
We'll just make the Kentaro get them.
Aye.
We probably should put battle armor handholds on a couple of other things.
Moving to position.
That's probably smarter. Okay, yeah. 5 evasion being the maximum that the Shadowhawk can get is fine. That puts it on par with like the Lynx, I believe. Although the Lynx gets up to like 8 evasion now, I forget.
Got it.
That's got more to do with like the Lynx and its pilot being well matched than it does anything in particular about like the Lynx itself being fantastic. Or its engine being, you know,
Heading out.
oversized. I'm so glad I didn't like move
On the move.
just a little bit too far for that. That would have been awful if the Kentaro was like one thing too far for the golems to get on. Whoop, sorry guys.
Orders.
Okay. So the Lynx, yeah, the Lynx gets 8 evasion. How the heck are we going to get down? I guess we go up here, and then I feel like there's a reason you don't usually spawn in this part of this map. This seems kind of not useful.
Affirmative.
I hope. Okay, so you can come this way. We'll use the Fire Moth's movement to be able to explore our options. There's no way down over here, or at least not for a while. That's like 3 or 4 turns worth of movement for everybody else. We can come up this way, and there's also no way down to our objective. Right. Well, that's awkward. All right. Well, let's see what we can do. We want really steep cliffs. I think we may have gotten screwed by the where do you start algorithm.
Acknowledged.
Oh, and I just put us in combat by finding the bad guys. Great. I did not want that. 55-ton mechs, though. I do want those. Those could be Stormcrows. And while we have enough parts to put a Stormcrow together, we don't yet have
Roger that.
any parts for a Stormcrow B, which is the one I want the most. So if we find a Stormcrow B, we are taking those parts home with us.
Coordinates received.
So I think what we're going to do,
Got it.
or have to do even, is sort of
For now,
gently
cooling down a bit.
ease ourselves down via careful movement. And we're just going to have to walk down a sheer cliff. This is sort of suboptimal, to say the least, but the alternative is to leave all of the non-jump jet capable mechs up here on the ridge and just shoot down and then just use the jump crew to go down.
Yes, Commander.
We do have a pretty sizable number of jumpers. Okay. All right, let's force the adversary to make...
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, no, let's not do that.
Commander.
Yes, we can do this here. Force the adversary. Okay, so they've got at least 10,
I'm here.
possibly more things going on.
Get
2 stars of
armed and
adversaries.
while I wait.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
Commander.
Hush.
That'll keep my heat down.
I'm going to have to rebuild her voice lines and get different ones because that drives me insane.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, we can, in fact, get to 7 evasion and see the bad guys.
Copy that, Commander.
Both 55 tonners. So, what do we have here? A Kintaro and a Vapor Eagle. I'm sorry, what? A Kintaro? Not even a Royal Kintaro? Just a regular old run-of-the-mill Kintaro? Sure, I guess.
Roger.
That'll be fine. I was really hoping for a Stormcrow.
Standing by.
Stormcrow B, please. I want them so bad. Want the Stormcrows. 88, 92. All right, we're going to shoot the Vapor Eagle because it's not obstructed. As you'll see here, we get 70 and 80 damage. Oh, just 70 across the... Why are they different? All right, well, never mind. Let us continue to focus on the Kintaro. Started, might as well finish the job.
Affirmative.
There we go. That half damage shot was because the legs are obstructed by terrain. So that's what that yellow part of the line of sight marker
Yes,
means.
Commander.
And I probably should have paid attention to it. Let's come back to you later. Let's hear 8 evasion, huh? Oh, we can see what the other thing is. It's a Locust 2C. All right, that is a lot of small lasers. Holy cow. Keep that thing away from the battle armor, because the battle armor would have a problem.
Taking the shot.
Is there anyone else? I mean, we know they have other units, but we are just not seeing them.
Waiting for orders.
All right, let's continue.
Take this.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That is the end
That's a kill.
of the Kintaro. Ammo explosions. They will kill you.
Receiving you.
Okay, Shadowhawk. Let's go here. That'll give us flexibility with jumping next turn. Okay, I hear a hover vehicle somewhere out there. Or possibly just a vehicle. It's hard to tell. 5 evasion. Can I just run? To get 7 evasion? 92 and 56, huh? And if I jump here, it is 99 and 63. Alright, we're going to do
Here
that.
we go.
This is when we become extremely happy that we have such a jump jet heavy crew. Because this map is going to be less obnoxious than it otherwise might have been. But,
What do you need?
I mean, like the Kintaro, for instance, is going to be a long time getting where it needs to be. 74s, yeah. That'll do.
Okay, I'm on it.
Who's left? Oh,
Waiting for orders.
battle armor. That's right.
Got it.
Okay, somehow the adversary still has units left. Okay, they must have battle armor somewhere out there.
I'm here.
Can we? Yeah, we cannot get down over there. We cannot get down over here. Without jump jets and without careful maneuvering, we are trapped. So, suboptimal, to say the least.
Waiting for the right move.
Commander.
The lynx can jump. I'm not sure that we want to jump now. I think maybe what we want to do is run a little bit. What if we just walk? We get pretty good numbers on that Vapor Eagle. Let's do that.
On the move.
Shoot it a bunch? Sure. Is that a Vapor Eagle 3? It is. That's one of the ones that we could manufacture. We have the parts for it. Okay, I didn't realize that ER small lasers were that like super bright purple. That's pretty cool. And he is like way the heck overheated. Oh, not that much. 3 heavy medium lasers, ATM-3, 2 SRM-2s, and an ER PPC. What the heck kind of a loadout is that? That is bizarre, is what that is.
Yes, Commander.
84. What if we came over here? Still 84. We potentially lose some damage if we hit the legs. That's all right. We'll be okay with that.
Firing on target.
Or we could just miss altogether with the first one. Suboptimal. Oh. Hello. That's big. Okay, that's some form of turret, probably. Probably a turret.
Yes, Commander.
That's definitely a turret. One evasion was not the smartest idea I've ever had.
Reporting minimal damage.
We will have to see if we can save ourselves from my own stupidity. Okay. Yeah, it did. It did barely nick the paint. However, that could begin happening a lot more. 4 evasion, reasonable numbers. Oh, this has the rotary autocannon. Let's see
Roger that.
how the rotary autocannon works. Let's try 4 shots on the Vapor Eagle. See how this works. 4 shots seems good, right? Or do we just just go for it? Like, let's just go. Let's pull the trigger as hard as we can. Never not squeeze all the way.
Locking on.
Hey, that's not so bad. Okay. Yeah, that's not so bad at all. That's what 6 times 20 is 120 damage. Ultimately, like in terms of its maximum capability, that's pretty solid for something that weighs that little and has the range that that thing does.
Commander?
Once again, DFAs would be funny. But what I think we actually do is jump right there. What do we got? An LB2X sniper turret. It's got a bunch of LB2Xs. 50-ton vehicle. Another ice ferret. Meh. Actually, an ATM-9 is actually something we should probably pay attention to. Let's shoot the Vapor
Target
Eagle.
acquired.
And then, since the Locust has already gone, we're going to use our battle armor to swarm it. Because screw the Locust. There's the Vapor Eagle. It's going to try to get work done on somebody with 9 evasion. Not a chance, friend.
Hey,
It's not immortal, it's Tartan. Let's just real quick swarm this guy.
This should be good.
It didn't die?
Yeah, critical hit.
Really? I am astonished that that thing is still living. Oh, Stormcrow, but Stormcrow Prime, not the Stormcrow B. Ugh, killing me. Want a Stormcrow B so bad. I want it. Okay, so this thing is now definitely overheating. I wish battle armor would just go for the back.
Standing by.
Yeah, let's just keep shooting the Vapor Eagle from up here.
No target.
If the adversary is going to just come to us and let us sit on top of this hill and shoot down at them the whole time, I'm not going to make them not do that. Like, that's their choice.
Bet that hurt.
Like, it's a dumb idea for sure, and they really shouldn't do it, but I'm going to let them. Come on, adversary. What do you got? Oh, there's someone. Oh, it's that tank. Or it's a set of battle armor. It was the tank. Where did it go? Oh, it's all the way over here now. What the heck? That is very fast.
Receiving you.
Yeah, let's just keep doing this.
Confirmed.
If it ain't broke.
Aye, aye. Reporting.
Oh, and he's getting knocked over too. Nice. Fall over, eject. Pilot incapacitated. Bonk. Yeah, if it ain't broke, you haven't shot it enough. I
yeah?
ran into a group of people who run with the somewhat interesting motto of if we can't kill it, it's not supposed to be dead.
Looking out.
Which, you know, I could appreciate that. What was that? Okay, gnomes on the Stormcrow. Not anything else. So it's not salamanders, it's not elementals. Okay, we have to... Let's just reserve down to the end. We'll see what the adversary does. It's now our turn. I gotta say,
Commander?
I had thought about, like, careful maneuvers my way down the side of this with... Whoa. We can't get down over there? Alright, well, let's run over here. Take some shots at someone. The Stormcrow? Apparently the only thing we can take shots at is the Storm Crow.
Roger.
And we'll land all 3 of them. Sweet. Alright, what do we got?
Commander,
I do not want them jumping off.
keeping it cool.
The enemy still has... What was that?
I'm showing minor damage.
Oh, there's a 60-ton mech over there that we have never seen until just now. Look at that.
Yeah. Affirmative.
Seems like... Yep, they've got something else that's like way over here. I don't think it's that vehicle that we just saw. That 70... it could be. It looked like it was further away, but it could be that vehicle.
I'm here.
And there you will stay.
Roger that.
Alright, adversary. There's the gnomes. Were they gonna try and come shoot
I'm
at...
receiving you.
Wait a minute. We can get down over here? Well, okay, we found out how to get down. I don't know how we missed that before. Well, that's good to know. I feel a little silly now for having complained so much. It is kind of out of the way. But it's not as bad as, like, careful maneuvers down the thing. Remove swarming battle armor. It's a success. Okay, where's my battle armor? They got moved to initiative 6? I probably should have swarmed with them already. Whoops. My bad.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's continue shooting the Locust just to get it out of here. It's probably very good at harming battle armor, so we would like for it to disappear. That helps.
Reporting critical hit.
Bonk. Oh, and the engine explodes. Nice. That's how you do it. Alright, so we're going to have to put those battle armor back onto the Wraith and carry on from there.
Need something, Chief?
We can shoot gnomes. Or take a shot at the turret.
Hauling ass.
I think we're going to shoot the turret. Just get it out of the way. It'll give us a chance to cool off because we only have to fire one laser.
Firing.
There we go.
Reporting. Turret eliminated.
Alright, let's reserve some more. Alright, I still have no idea what that is or what that is. They have missiles. That's about as much as I know. The ice ferret is trying to figure out life. It's a difficult problem in their defense. Okay, here we go. We're into the meat of
What's
this.
up, boss?
We could just jump down. But in doing so... Wow, everything has a lot more evasion than things previously did. Let's hold on you real fast. Step 1.
Good to go.
Put you back.
Uh-huh.
on there. Step 2, target prediction. No, we've already used a bunch of stuff this turn. We'll just be done. Okay, Shadowhawk's still not super fast, but we'll figure it out.
Waiting for orders.
Can we get close to the bad guys? Yes. We could shoot the ice ferret in the back. Our numbers to do so are actually really bad, though. We could shoot the Stormcrow in the back. And then next turn swarm Stormcrow. And in the process, we can probably show the rear arc of the Wraith to basically everyone.
Firing jump jet.
Alright, let's try it. What else we got? There's that 75 tons. Yeah, this map is really cool. This like magma drill setup that they've got over here is great. The fact that we're playing at night makes it a little tough to see some of it. I wish that it was brighter.
Putting one in the back.
What? But it's a pretty solid map. And like, for as much complaining as I have done about our initial position, standing up on a ridge, shooting down at your adversary, it's hard to go wrong with that. Oh, they landed a single missile. Uh-oh. Heat is somewhat altered. This is a desert biome, so we have like 85% efficacy for heat sinks.
Commander?
So it's not like the worst. We're not out in space with 0 atmosphere, but it is quite warm, and that does impact our ability to cool down the mechs. All right, let's shoot some gnomes. That's about all we've got. We got to get rid of the gnomes anyway. So you can see here, desert night. So 85% of your normal heat sinking.
Gotcha.
So lunar biomes are the worst of them because there's essentially no atmosphere there. And I think it's like 60% efficacy for your cooling solutions.
Copy that.
Martian biomes are also pretty bad in that regard. 84s. It's a bandit. Is that 50 tons? That's a 50-ton hover vehicle? Can't even tell what it is. It's a 50-ton something. And it has a single LRM-20. Interesting. All right, let's keep shooting some gnomes.
Acknowledge.
So yeah, I think Martian biomes are something like 70%,
Ready for orders.
maybe 75%. They're worse than this. And then lunar biomes are by far the worst. Basically, it's a measure of how much atmosphere is there. And with lunar biomes, the answer is, not much. Stormcrow, gnomes. Let's shoot the gnomes. Rotary autocannon? Yes, please.
Target confirmed. Solid connection on that one.
There's like no armor left on these gnomes. Oh, this guy has 45 armor left. Anyway.
Ready for orders.
No, don't do that. Oh, wow. We can really only hit with the large pulse?
No shooting, just
It's kind of surprising. I would have expected that, like, at least the ER mediums would be able to get out that. Okay. Sweet.
Scored a critical hit.
Yeah, the gnomes are not having a good time.
Standing by.
Especially when we just kind of like show up and shoot them a bunch with
Stepping it.
the fire moth. Which I would not normally do to some gnomes if it weren't for the fact that the fire moth has one more laser than there are gnomes and stands a reasonable chance of just killing all of them. Or we'll put all 4 lasers into a single suit. Right. Fine then.
Hey,
We can just go ahead and do this.
there. Okay.
We will just apply battle armor to battle armor.
Right.
Really?
Critical hit, Commander.
This guy is still alive? That's honestly impressive. Is this the one? Yes, it's this guy. The only one who had any amount of armor left. Okay. Well, he does exist. He's still around.
Receiving you.
He's not super duper scary. At least not at the moment. So I think we'll be all right.
Detecting heat.
Keeping my heat low.
Oh, somebody's got battle armor. A 60-ton mech with battle armor on it? Oh. That's... Is that a 60-ton vehicle?
Okay. For now.
That might be some kind of hybrid carrier. Oh my. There's more things. A Royal von Luckner. Huh. Interesting. I didn't even know they made a Royal variant of that. 75 tons. This thing I'm curious about. This seems like it might be a combination mortar and LRM carrier. I don't know exactly how that works, but we got a lot of interesting stuff out of it. Yeah. There's the gnome doing his best to...
What can
What
I
is
do for you?
Tartan doing? Oh, right. We were going to swarm the Stormcrow. That's right. Go swarm that thing, would you please? All right.
My flamer is empty.
There we go. That's that.
What now?
Let's put you back onto the fire moth. And sensor lock. What do we sensor lock? I think probably the ice ferret. It's close to us. It's got high evasion.
I've got a sensor lock.
If we reduce that evasion, we get to shoot it better. Shooting it better, that's good.
I'm receiving you.
We could run up right behind it and shoot it more, or we could sensor lock it. Let's come up here.
Location confirmed.
We can laugh at this single gnome all by its lonesome. All right, we'll strip another 2 points of evasion off. Hit the reserve button. That was a really cool camera angle. I liked that. The slow, like, subtle pan while the missiles were incoming. Really good. 79%, huh? What if we come over here? Also 79%, but in a side arc, thereby making us more likely to hit. I don't know. there's a way to get more than 4 evasion. 5 evasion is good. Stormcrow's there. Yeah, let's do this.
Coordinates received.
Turn on the laser, push the button, and fire. Wow. Did nothing fly off the ends of that thing? How did that happen? Oh, we hit one of each. The arm and the torso.
On the move.
Carry
Full
on.
speed.
These numbers are not quite as good, but good enough.
Firing on target.
Wow. That must have all been like
Heavy damage.
center torso shots.
Good to go.
Oh yeah, them. I forgot where he was and probably should have moved the Daddler this way if I was going to employ putting gnomes into the face of the ice ferret.
Awaiting orders.
All right, ice ferret, what are you going to do? All right, 6 evasion. We're back into being difficult to hit. Nobody's close enough for us to kick them yet.
Commander.
If we jump over here... Oh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. The UI just, like, lost its mind for a second. 74. Ooh, we have an 88 on the Von Luckner. Let's do that.
On the move. Full speed.
Let's just take some shots, like, into the Von Luckner. And by some shots, I mean 6 of them. Nice. That's actually a lot of fun. Okay, so the Stormcrow has successfully divested itself of
I'm losing armor bad.
the Achilles that was carrying.
What's up, boss?
We could just walk up and kick. Let's kick some battle armor to death. Because that's funny. At least I think it's funny. Get wrecked.
That's a kill.
I'm trying to think. 4 RAC2s would be a lot like the Bane that we were running last time. I don't know if you were around for the Bane. One of the variants of the Bane, which is a 100-ton assault mech that the clans field, is 10 Ultra AC2s. So it's effectively, 20 AC2 rounds flying at you every round. I love it. It's not necessarily a good mech, but it might be one of my favorites.
Easy on the armor, buddy. Waiting for orders.
Stormcrow or Ice... let's shoot the Ice Ferret.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I think a mech with 4 RAC2s would be functionally very similar. Oh, it's going to overheat us? Only a little bit.
Next warriors. Show 'em what you got.
Oh, is that the end of it? Oh, we destroyed the engine. Yes, that's the end of it. That was worth not actually overheating. Note that we did not get the overheating warning sound. I think we're very close to overheating. I think the game does not account for things like the 6% increase in heat efficiency that you get for having higher guts. So
Standing by.
it frequently tells me that I'm going to overheat by just a teeny tiny amount, and then I don't.
Receiving you.
Where do we go? We could just go here. Oh, that's not as good. Oh, that's terrible. Wow. Sure, whatever. I feel like I saw higher numbers and they just never came back.
Engaging with target.
All right, so next round we will probably use them and swarm. Assuming that they survive being shot in the back over and over. Sure, we can go shoot missiles at the burrow.
Acknowledged.
That'll be fine. It's not a burrow, it's a bandit.
Tracking from position.
What is that? It's a mad dog. Okay. That's that
That hit hard.
mystery thing. That 60-ton vehicle that I am not. That's not ideal.
Hey, I lost a weapon.
Yeah, about that.
Standing by.
Sorry.
Yep.
6 evasion on the Mad Dog. Wow. That's a lot of evasion for a 60-ton mech. Okay, very rapidly.
Commander?
We need you to go hide.
Got it.
All right. And while you're at it, can you reduce the amount of damage we take for the turn? Fantastic. Thank you. Okay.
Standing by.
So we are not, as I had suggested previously, swarming the Stormcrow again. The caveat that I placed on that about like needing to survive, that was definitely a thing that we needed to do in order to successfully shoot it. Or swarm it, rather. All right, let's find out what this thing is. It's an LB-10X carrier. Okay, it just happens to come with a bunch of LRMs, too. What? Like, why? Why does it have so many LRMs on it if it's an LB-10X carrier? All right, anyway. Doesn't really matter, but that does explain why I've been trying to figure out what the hell it is. It's very strange. That seemed like it came from inside that facility.
Commander?
Okay, let's head this way.
On my way, double time.
Precision strike, Stormcrow. Can we take the legs off the Stormcrow? That would be ideal. Do we have enough damage for it? We might. Alternatively, we definitely have enough damage to get one of the arms off. Let's get greedy. We'll shoot the torso.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
We missed something. We're through the structure on 2 separate parts, but... Oh, center torso and side torso.
Orders.
Apologies for that super loud noise. My kiddo has discovered, like, it's not bubble wrap. What are they, those giant pieces of, like, plastic that they inflate to ship things with? Anyway. Oh, you did not hear it. Way to go, noise canceling. I'm running the NVIDIA noise canceling whatever broadcast. And apparently it's really good because that was super duper loud.
Not hit.
So, sweet. On board. There's 3 of you left. Yes. Okay, reserve.
Wait? Sure, why not?
I have to say, I am, despite NVIDIA's willingness to charge us an insane amount of money for, well, everything, their product is pretty good. At least with, as far as this one is concerned.
Calling ass.
But, man, those new video cards are stupidly expensive. It's kind of astonishing. Sure, let's fire.
Let's go.
Seriously? Somehow in there we managed not to get any of the open sections? Apparently we put a lot of damage into the leg and arm. That was not ideal. Okay.
Good to go.
The Stormcrow has yet to go. Well, we have to punch. We can't kick from this position. I don't like that idea. That leaves us with very little evasion. This mech needs lots of evasion, not very little evasion. We could just run down here and start shooting buildings, I suppose. That's what we were hired to do, ultimately.
Jumping.
Okay, ready,
Confirmed.
and we missed. Boo.
Commander?
All right, we're going to have to come down. Okay, let's not overheat like crazy, though. Turn the laser off. Keep the missile on. Yeah, that'll work. All right, and we managed to get the tag to land on the Von Luckner, so that'll make it easier to deal with going forward.
Yeah?
The Kintaro. Let's see what we can do with careful. Oh, this is going to be a giant mistake. All right, well, let's see what we get. Let's turn that off. Turn those off.
Confirmed.
Scratch another target.
Okay, sweet. Finally. That thing probably took more to kill than it should have. This is probably going to take longer to get down than I really want it to.
Ready for orders.
And it is probably not a particularly intelligent idea to have begun that process. I should maybe be doing, I don't know, anything else. Let's not get so close that we get swarmed, though.
Got it.
All right. Mad dogs, and then, are they elementals? Yes, they are elementals.
Roger.
Okay, so it's got open structure, but where? Right up front. How much is left? 29 structure. And yet all we have left is battle armor, which is not going to get the job done on the Von Luckner, at least not this round. Okay, so yes. The Mad Dog is close, but not so close that it's a huge problem. Initiative 4. Oh, the Von Luckner. Like, what on earth? Okay, and so that's the elementals there, reserving a bunch.
Standing by.
Yeah, you're good.
Roger that. Digging in.
I'm here.
You're also fine. Oh, wait. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, you're also fine.
Copy that.
Okay, this is going to be complicated. Okay. Still adversaries that we don't know about. It's possible that there's just a turret over there. But initiative 9 or 8, it doesn't appear, so it's difficult to tell which one it is. That's not really like a turret space. Usually, wow, you can jump like freaking nowhere. Why are you so anemic with your jumping? I think this is when we figure out, like, oh wait, I stripped all of that out to make room for armor or something. Whoops. All right. Let's turn on target prediction so we have better shots this turn. Let's begin by trying to kill the Von Luckner. Yeah, goodbye, Von Luckner.
Tango down.
Okay. Unfortunately, it's still too heavy for us to use. It would be nice to have a tank that we could operate.
For orders.
We're going to have to just cool off for a turn while we run the Daddler around. It's not ideal for that to be taking place on the same turn where I've used target prediction, but what can you do? Okay, so that Mad Dog is a problem because if it gets close enough, it's going to dump those elementals onto us, and that's going to suck.
Copy that.
Okay, let's shoot the LB-10X carrier. Depending on what the Mad Dog or other things do, I may just have the Wraith run up and kick this thing in the head. So that seems like the sort of thing that would be useful.
Standing by.
Okay. Adversary in the 6 space is the bandit and the elementals with potential for unknowns. I'm going to guess this is the bandit trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, there we go. Gonna shoot. Yeah, that makes sense. The Kintaro has
All you got?
0 evasion right now. Okay, so we are actually going to take you and get you away from the guy full of elementals. What if we just come over here and shoot this thing in the side? That way we can be right up on it.
All weapons, go.
Okay. Structure is open. 55-ton mech, huh? From just like nowhere? Single large pulse laser. Huh. What is that?
Yep.
So here's the problem with where we are right now. Is that
Let's
we
move.
cannot move very far at all, and we'll probably soak up a bunch of incoming fire. All right, let's see if we can't.
Aye, aye.
It's not exactly the correct side. No, maybe we opened up another side of it.
Scored a critical hit.
Let's find out. No, we did actually manage to get hits on the left-hand side from there. We just didn't get a sufficient number of them to kill.
What now?
Dear Immortal. Will you disembark and please shoot this guy in the side? Don't think that's fully required. I might regret that later. Let's turn them on.
Die.
All right. They were not required, but better to be sure
Enemy down.
than to have that thing rolling around in our backfield.
Standing by.
Okay, I don't really have anywhere to put the golems if they get off. So we're just kind of in this for the duration as we slowly scale our way down and prove that this is the wrong way to do this.
We'll go.
I'm going to guess
Ready for orders.
that is what the outcome will be. We were hired to kill buildings.
On the move. Full speed.
Ah, there we go. Turrets. Let's shoot some turrets.
Roger.
There is probably a bonus objective for killing all of the turrets. There usually is.
Standing by.
Four evasion, 6 evasion. And let's discover the nature of this thing. It's a vapor eagle. Right. 69. We do not need the ER medium laser in this instance. We can just shoot the Mad Dog. It'll be fine.
Engaging target.
And we get to shoot the battle armor at the same time. Win-win.
Standing by.
Oh, wow. The rotary AC2 does not like being that close to something. What a surprise. 50%, 30%. Okay, let's just plop down here. Acknowledge that the rotary AC2 is not a close combat weapon.
Locking on target.
And switch to the things that are. Yeah, still 2 of those. Reserve.
Affirmative.
Okay, here's the Mad Dog. Please don't be super close to anyone. You are not.
What do you need?
Thank goodness.
Holding here.
Waiting for orders.
We are not disembarking Tartan to go
Good for
kill
now.
some stuff.
Cooling down a bit.
That would be a really bad idea. Okay, what is the deal with the Mad Dog? What kind of evasion does it have? 5 evasion.
Good to go.
Okay, so we are climb back on and use target prediction. This is the silliest of the things that we do, but it's a way to make use of resolve abilities on battle armor without having them spend a turn on the ground. You just kind of pretend. Oh, wait.
Hey,
You need to get back onto the fire moth. Forgot about that.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go kill some turrets. The fire moth is really good at this. Since we're kind of stuck in with the adversary over there, we can just wander over here and carefully remove some of these from existing.
One less turret.
Which is nice because fewer turrets means fewer things shooting at us. Like that.
Orders.
Been seeing a lot of vapor eagles lately. Not sure what that's about. Oof, those numbers are not very good. Those numbers are actually quite good. If we just stand still, which is usually not something I advocate for, but if we just stand still for a turn, 79%, huh? If we hit precise strike, I'm pretty sure those go to 90s. Yes. Let's do this. Let's just stand still for a turn. Recognize that it's not a great idea, but the lynx is pretty hefty.
Next warriors. Show 'em what you got.
And see if we can't begin putting a bunch of damage into that thing. Because if we can explode that Mad Dog before it deposits
ready for orders.
those elementals on someone, we will be doing ourselves a major favor. So let's try it. Precise strike again. Oh, his leg is basically gone. We could also go straight to the torso and hope for the best. Let's see if we can get the leg off.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Yes, yes, we can. That's pretty good.
Reporting critical hit.
And it seems like we got one of the elementals on in the process. Unfortunately, the pilot did not immediately pass out. That would be extra funny, but okay. What is the enemy up to? That guy got pushed all the way down to initiative space 2. He was in initiative space 5. Sucks to be him. Oh man, is it the Vapor Eagle that is struggling mightily with what to... Oh no, it's the Bandit. That's fine. That is not a major problem.
Orders.
Oh, we're on the ground and can walk again. Thank goodness. We can just run over here and
Confirmed.
shoot the Vapor Eagle a bunch. Rotary, AC2. At 63%, I'm only going to go... Whatever. We'll just go 6 times. And we got 3 out of the 6. So really that's, you know, it's almost like shooting 3. Come shoot at the griffin instead. Sure, whatever.
Standing by.
Okay, the Wraith. Let's let the Phoenix or the Fire Moth do its job.
Affirmative.
Oh, that's not what I want. I thought I shot one of these. Did I not shoot one of them? Alright, I guess
Enemy structure is weakening.
let's start shooting the thing we're supposed to shoot. It would be more fun if we could melee the building, but alas, that will probably not be something we can do.
Copy that, Commander.
Let's shoot the other leg. But let's not overheat to do it.
Copy that, Commander.
Okay.
Reporting critical hit.
Stressed. Oh, the leg is open.
What do you need?
Dear Royal Kintaro, I'm so sorry about this careful maneuvers debacle that we are currently experiencing.
Understood.
One turn at a time. But we may actually get a kill while we're doing it. What? The leg didn't come off? For real? How is that possible? It has 13 structure remaining. Okay. Maybe that was fewer missiles than I thought it was. Not actually sure. We'll just run on up here.
On it.
Oh, that's pretty close to some elementals. Core, what are you thinking? Alright, we better get the kill. Wasted. Nice. Okay, so the elementals were a non-issue.
Trash.
We managed to bring down the Mad Dog quickly enough that it stopped being a problem. Thanks for coming by, Shin. Sleep well. This is the last of the missions, and we're, you know, I'm going to knock on my wooden desk here. We seem to be wrapping things up. Hopefully I did not just jinx everything. Faded Hurricane. Whoa, hello. Welcome. How are you?
I'm receiving you.
Okay. Let's go kill... Where's the... Yeah, this is technically the back of the turret.
All right, let's move.
Let's kill a turret. Overheating. Let's not overheat.
Roger.
I'm doing well. We are like 3.5-ish hours into the stream. Yes. Oh, happy birthday. Congratulations on successfully making yet another trip around a fiery ball of plasma. Okay, where's the Shadowhawk?
Yes, Commander.
Oh, that's right. We stood still with the Lynx. I forgot about that. Because we knew it was a silly idea, but did it anyway because it worked out.
Jump jet, engage.
Oh, well, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
Roger that.
I think last week I was out for work-related reasons. But we are back to our regularly scheduled everything, basically. it is highly unlikely that I will be traveling again at any point before next year. So
What's up, boss?
hopefully no need to worry about, like, oh, where has Core gone? Where in the world is Core San Diego? Man, that was a good show. I'm probably dating myself here by recognizing where in the world is Carmen San Diego. And I can date myself even further by saying the video games were pretty good too. If anyone remembers the where in the world is Carmen San Diego Apple IIe game, that one was, oof, it was good. It was a long time ago though. Okay, the Kintaro is continuing to get hammered. I'm sorry, Kintaro. I made mistakes. I imagine that, yes, they think they can. In part because they are. Hey! Sweet. We're finally into the space where we can, like, move. One moment, please.
All right, full speed.
Thank you. Okay, let's shoot the bandit. Only normal missiles, no infernos.
Eat this.
Really?
Nice.
Honestly, I'm surprised that that's still alive. Okay. Apparently we opened up both sides. The Vapor Eagle is attempting melee. Silly clan pilot. Melee is for inner sphere people.
Losing lots of armor.
Oh, that's fine.
Standing by.
Okay, well, we stand a pretty reasonable chance, even with having turning these lasers off to save heat-related problems for killing this thing. Yeah, there we go. And that leaves only the Vapor Eagle,
Target eliminated.
which has no evasion and is just
Orders.
right here. So we're going to come over to the side and kick it.
Copy that.
I'm going to show you how melee is actually done, just like that. Oh, he is unsettled now.
Orders?
Let's just continue shooting these things, because that's what we're supposed to do. Contractually, that's what we're supposed to do.
Waiting for orders.
The Griffin. Yeah. We'll just get rid of the Vapor Eagle and call it.
10-4.
Good enough. There we go.
New target.
All right, and now we can
My
devote
long-range
ourselves
missiles are out.
to property damage. But not via battle armor. Actually, no, not you.
Right, Commander.
You.
Advancing, I guess.
Let's turn those off. What do we need? Yeah, that'll do.
You say so. Target destroyed.
If we're going to go all in on property damage, we might as well go all in.
Managing heat.
Okay, but let's get back
Here.
onto the fire moth. Speaking of the fire moth,
Waiting for orders.
dear UI, you can do it. I believe in you. Let's go shoot this thing.
Moving at full throttle.
It's a light LRM turret, and somehow we actually managed to pick to be in its rear arc, which is kind of ideal. Is it out of ammunition? That's actually pretty funny if true. All right, let's just go ahead and brace the battle armor because we're probably not going to be using
Roger
it.
that. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Yeah, all it has left is machine guns. That's amazing. Okay,
Commander.
let's view Drunko Vision.
Roger that.
Let's go kill some of these things.
Firing.
Structure down. It's
Sweet. All right, only 3 more to go.
Good to go. Understood.
63% with the Daddler.
Acknowledge.
God. Those lasers are so inaccurate, but so good, though.
Receiving you.
Large reinforced building. That's got 400 hit points. 275, 275.
On my way. Double time.
Okay. Oh, the only thing we can actually hit it with is the autocannon. What else can we hit? That thing is too big to care about. Still only hit it with the autocannon. Whatever.
Firing.
What's up, boss?
Alright.
Firing on target.
Shoot other buildings with lasers.
Standing by.
Oh wow, we're out of LRM ammo for the Griffin? That is unusual.
Engaging target.
We do not usually run things out of ammo.
Receiving you.
That's kind of impressive, really. At least in my opinion.
Throttle down.
Alright, we're actually just gonna kill this thing.
Confirmed.
It's not fully necessary to do it, but
Target eliminated.
it does free the fire moth up for next turn to do something better. Oh, okay, good. We can actually get some eyes onto this thing right here.
Take this.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
We'll just brace the battle armor real fast so we don't have to deal with it.
Down.
Affirmative.
And begin.
By.
It says 31 points of structure left, huh?
Got it. Full speed, no target.
We can just kill it with the fire moth.
Affirmative. Target destroyed.
Receiving you. Consider me there.
Still only 74%, even if we're like on a flattened level right next to it.
Firing.
On the other hand, when we hit with those, it goes down.
Flatten that one.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we now need another target. So we could shoot this large reinforced building with the understanding that, yes, it kind of sucks, but it's closer than all the other ones, and we can bring a lot more firepower to bear on it. I think that's going to be my rationale for this.
Roll to that.
As that alone right there, are we less than 275? Or 200? Yeah.
Standing by.
The rotary is jammed? Oh no. Well, we jammed the autocannon. I forgot that that was a thing that could happen. And it's unjammed.
Waiting
Sweet.
for orders. I copy.
Alright.
Affirmative.
We should be just about done here.
Commander? Quick stepping it.
Get a final laser shot.
Acknowledge.
Get to land to the LZ, Commander.
Alright.
Coming in hot.
Brought it down, Commander.
I am forced to think about what I would have done in this mission
Successful.
last campaign, which is just rain arrow 4s on top of this thing from way up on the hill and laugh the entire time at the adversary's inability to do anything about it. That would have been so much easier. Alas. Okay. We continue to kick the crap out of the ghost bears. Sucks to be them. Gnome parts. Interesting. Ice Ferret E. Okay, we do have parts for an Ice Ferret E if we decide we want them. What is an 18 PA? 95 tubes of Inferno rockets. That's right. I forgot about this one. And the Mad Dog Streaker, huh? Royal von Luckner, Stormcrow Prime. We do have Prime parts, yes. Vapor Eagle 1. We've never gotten parts for that. We have 1, 2, and 3. All right, we'll take 2 parts of a Vapor Eagle 1. Does that allow us the opportunity to like flex which one we want to build? I still have not seen a Stormcrow B, and it's driving me insane. Let's take another part of a Prime, I guess. Stormcrows are good. It's hard to go wrong with those. Is there anything crazy down here? Like, why isn't there a clan LBX-10 or Ultra AC-10? That would be ideal. There's just 4 LBX-10s, but they're inner sphere. Okay. How many parts do we have for... Yeah. We'll take the gnome parts, just in case we need to put some more gnomes together. That's fine. Sell the machine guns, that's fine. How much do we have in terms of LRM ammo? 20. We don't need 25. Okay. All right. And that is going to have to do it for this evening. Let's go raid Vertigo Hunter. He is playing the career mode with random mechs, and I believe in vanilla, trying to get a handle on it before he goes and installs all of these crazy mods that we use. So give me just a second. Let's start that raid. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate all of you. Everyone who came by, you're all fantastic. So let's go raid Vertigo Hunter.